What is up, guys? It's time for Dylan, back at it again with another crypto video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support, all the likes, the comments, the subscribes. You guys are awesome, really helping my channel grow, and I can't say thank you guys enough. Anyway, in today's video, what I want to do is I want to talk about none other than, of course, the BOBCAT 300 HNT miner. Give you guys a quick update on the profitability over the last 24 hours, and then of course talk to you guys about one of the big problems, issues that I'm having with this BOBCAT miner, namely that it's unsyncing from the blockchain every other day, which really sucks. It's frustrating because one day it'll be doing really good. It'll earn like $10 of profitability, $11 of profitability, and then the next day it'll be sinking, not earning anything. So it's really messing with my monthly profitability here. Really trying to get in as much profit as I can this month prior to the halving. But, you know, there's nothing I can do. I just wanted to give you guys an update. Maybe see if some of you guys are having the same problem or if it's just a problem for me. That's pretty much it. What I want to do first, though, is do a quick market overview. Give you guys some updates on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Maybe talk about one of the other cryptos, like maybe even Helium, digibyte, you know, BitTorrent token, Cardano, one of those. And then we'll jump right into, you know, my Helium app showing you guys profitability. So here we go. First things first, let's go over to CoinMarketCap. Alrighty guys, so here we are. We're at CoinMarketCap, one of my favorite websites to use just to track crypto prices, learn about new crypto projects, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is just a quick market overview, because you got to talk about the market to know what's going on with all cryptos, because for the most part, Bitcoin tends to dominate the market, and when it goes down or up, it will bring all the other cryptos with it for the most part. So that's why we got to talk about the market, and pretty much nothing too crazy has been going on. The crypto market cap globally is sitting at $1.34 trillion, up 1% today, but really that's nothing too crazy, because for the past month and a half, pretty much its market cap has been sitting right in this range between 1.3 and 1.4 trillion dollars, as well as Bitcoin's price sitting between $30,000 and $40,000. So it's really not crazy news, nothing too crazy to see here. But what we do have to mention is that last night, pretty much, last night, early morning, we had a pretty crazy quick dip in the price of Ethereum, as well as Bitcoin, where it dropped down. Ethereum all the way below $2,000, which is actually where it's sitting right now, below $2,000. And Bitcoin's price dropping all the way almost to under 30,000. But of course, it seemed to be a fake out, and it seems as though the price rebounded almost back to where it was sitting at before. So nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy to talk about with Bitcoin, really. It's just sitting right in this range. No new news. But other than that, we do have news with Ethereum, which is this. Brazil gives the green light to Latin America's first Ethereum ETF, which is pretty good news, because I don't know if you guys remember when ETFs were announced in Canada for Ethereum, you know, as well as in the United States. That news made a huge impact on the price. There was a lot of inflow into the market from retail investors when they heard this news, because basically what does this mean? This means that there's now more global acceptance for cryptocurrency. You know, there's more real institutional acceptance of cryptocurrency, specifically Ethereum. So it's just good news. It's pushing crypto in the right direction, and it's just another good piece of information, good piece of news for crypto, just in general. So it's good to see. You gotta love it. And then, of course, what else I wanted to talk about was this interview that I saw with Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor, if you guys don't know, he's the CEO and founder, owner, creator of MicroStrategy, which is that investment firm that, you know, basically is the biggest bull in crypto right now for Bitcoin. MicroStrategy as a whole has a staggering 100,000 Bitcoin in custody, which is a crazy amount if you think about it. It's just a lot of Bitcoin for one company to have, if you think about it, right? So they have a lot of influence over other institutional investors. If you guys don't remember, Michael Saylor was able to successfully convince Elon Musk to purchase Bitcoin on behalf of Tesla. So we can pretty much thank Michael Saylor for that. And yeah, you know, when MicroStrategy when there's information or news out there about MicroStrategy going to be selling Bitcoin, that's not necessarily a good look for other institutional investors that are thinking about buying. But at the end of the day, what I truly think is that if you know the true power of Bitcoin and you're a believer, nobody can convince you otherwise. That's just the bottom line. So in this interview, basically what happens is this guy asks him whether or not MicroStrategy will ever sell their Bitcoin, and gives him a couple scenarios, and you'll hear his answer flat out what he says. So here we go. Let's jump right in.
While we are on the topic of FUD, and just a final question on it, the most recent FUD that I've seen circulating on Twitter and Reddit is that if the Bitcoin price dipped to a certain point, there seems to be a notion that you would be forced to sell or liquidate any of your position or MicroStrategy's Bitcoin. From my understanding, as you are a majority stakeholder of MicroStrategy, this is not the case, but I just wanted to ask you and confirm with the source, is there any situation that you would be forced to sell the holdings of Bitcoin?
No. Yeah, that's just FUD. The situation is MicroStrategy has some senior debt, but that's $500 million of debt, and it's secured against the cash flows of the software company, and there are no conditions of default. It's a bond. So if the company didn't generate cash flow, that wouldn't be in default, and it's unrelated to Bitcoin. We pledged some collateral, or Bitcoin is collateral, to make the bondholders feel better, but if the Bitcoin went to zero as collateral, there'd be no condition of default on the debt. So the $500 million of senior debt has no conditions of default. It's just, other than we got to pay the interest on it, which is $30 million a year. The company generates a lot more than $30 million a year. So there's no conditions of default for that. There's $1.7 billion worth of converts. They're not secured. There is no collateral posted against them, right? And they're convertible to equity, and we can convert them to equity. There's a time frame involved, but the Bitcoin is not pledged as collateral, and the price of the Bitcoin is irrelevant. If Bitcoin went down by 80% or 90% or 95% or 99% or whatever, it just doesn't have an impact on that debt. That's long-term financing. So, and then the last part, so people think, well, if Bitcoin went down 90% tomorrow, we would just be waiting, right? And then people think, well, the board will make him sell or do something. They're like, blah, 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 whatever. I have the majority voting stock of the company. I have 70% of the voting shares in the company. So no, I don't think that's going to happen. And the company has a strategy. The strategy is acquire and hold Bitcoin.
There it is, guys. You heard it here first. You heard it right from the man's mouth. The company's strategy is to buy and hold Bitcoin. That he has a majority stake in the company. Nothing's going to happen unless it happens from this man. And he just told you he's not selling his Bitcoin anytime soon. I don't think he ever wants to sell his Bitcoin. That's just stupid. That would be stupid. But yeah, basically that's all I have for you guys today on the market overview. Just a quick one, wanted to do a quick little overview, talk about Ethereum and talk about that interview, which was pretty good. Loved seeing that. So now what I'm going to do is I want to do a quick update for you guys on the profitability of my Hotspot miner. Told you guys I would do that at the beginning of this video. So let's jump right into the app, guys. Alrighty, guys. So here we go. I'm opening up the app, doing my thumbprint, getting in with my credentials. And as you guys can see, in the past 24 hours, I've earned 0.4 helium. 0.40 helium. That's in the past 24 hours, and I'm sitting at 99.87% synced, which really sucks because this thing is still syncing up to the blockchain. As I was telling you guys at the beginning of this video, it seems like every other day it's going through this process. I don't know if maybe it just needs to do this for the first month, or if I just have a bad internet connection, or I don't know, maybe it's because I'm far away from other hotspots. I just can't seem to figure it out. It's really frustrating. But as you can see, I did earn like $11 in the last day, which is pretty awesome because, it's much better than the first 3 days when I was fully synced. I don't know if you guys remember, but in my last video, I was saying that the first 3 days, this thing's fully synced up. It only earned about $3 each day, which kind of sucked. And then it seems as though it's gone through the syncing phase twice now. And after it's synced, both days I've earned over $10. So I'm pretty happy about that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be waiting for this thing to sync up anymore. I've waited enough. But yeah, as you can see, here are my earnings. So 2 hours ago, I earned $1.06. 11 hours ago, earned 48 cents. But yeah, yesterday, as you can see, I had these two mining rewards in the middle of the day, one worth $3.92, one worth $3.97. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to give you a quick update on my hotspot miner. As you guys can see, not really earning too much because I keep having these interrupted days where it's having to sync back up to the blockchain because it fell out of sync. If you guys are going through the same problem, drop a comment down below. Let me know why this is happening. If you guys know why, if you guys know any fixes, let me know. But at this point, I feel like maybe this is just, this is just how it's going to be with my hotspot. And there's really nothing I can do about it. But I'm still happy with the profitability. Can't complain too heavy. I mean, it was only a $500 investment. I took a risk on it. And to be honest, in the future, I think helium's price will continue to grow up, especially since there is a mass interest in buying more of these hotspot miners. There's thousands of people that have placed orders and are waiting for miners to get online. Just in the past 2 weeks, I've seen the price and the amount of hotspot miners go up dramatically. We're sitting at 87,000 hotspot miners right now, which is absolutely insane. Can't believe it. So I think as the network continues to grow, there's going to be more people out there that are interested in the network. Hopefully we'll continue to join, continue to buy more hotspot miners. And as the network grows, it will give more legitimacy to this project because it will actually make the network work. And once the network is actually working, then Helium can go on to do the things that they have outlined in their white paper. So hopefully that happens sooner than later, but you never know. I'm just happy that I got my miner and it's somewhat working, even though the profitability kind of sucks right now. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys made it this far, if you guys liked this video, make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. It really helps my channel out, and I really appreciate every single one of you that subscribes. You guys are awesome. You're making my dreams come true. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are. But yeah, that's it. Dylan is out.